Airlines all across the country are cutting their flight schedules because thousands of travelers are either canceling or modifying their plans because they're worried about the coronavirus.
Of course they are, but that doesn't mean that all those travelers are getting a refund. CBS News investigator Kristine Lazar is here now with what you can do if you have travel plans and you don't want to go, you cancel because you're concerned.
Right, and a lot of people are. You know, I just flew back from New York, and both my flight from LAX to JFK there and back, I would say about half the plane was empty.
Really?
So definitely people are changing their plans. Now, the State Department has put out travel advisories telling Americans to avoid going to Italy, South Korea, China, and Iran. And some airlines like JetBlue and American have suspended the change fees they normally charge. But not every airline or travel website is waiving those fees, as one local couple found out the hard way. The Saucedo family had an Italian vacation planned for the end of the month. Florence, Venice, and Rome.
It's our first, European family vacation.
But when the coronavirus outbreak in Italy spread, Alex and his wife Valerie were concerned. Their 8-year-old son Aiden had meningitis as a newborn and now suffers from severe asthma.
With the coronavirus being respiratory, I thought, well, if anybody gets sick, we could probably deal with it. However, if he gets sick, it may really take a toll on him.
The Rancho Cucamonga couple figured postponing their trip wouldn't be a problem because they purchased travel insurance when they booked the nearly $1,800 Alitalia tickets through a third-party website, hop2.com. But when they called the insurance company Travel Guard, they were told trip cancellation for concern or fear of travel associated with sickness, epidemic, or pandemic is not covered.
Thank you for calling Hop2.
Valerie then circled back with hop2.com and asked if they would allow them to reschedule the trip. She says she was told she could for a fee of more than $2,500.
Okay, so changing my flight is going to be double than what I actually paid for the tickets. And they're like, yep. Okay, that makes no sense, so that's out of the question.
CBS's travel expert Peter Greenberg isn't surprised by their response.
Here's the problem with third-party websites. In fact, I got an email today from a third-party website saying, if you booked a ticket on a low-cost carrier, we can't help you.
Greenberg says most U.S. airlines are now offering travel waivers, so you can postpone and rebook without any fees. But there's a catch.
They've made it a very specific date, meaning if you bought tickets in the last 3 or 4 days. That doesn't help people who, like most people, are buying tickets 3 to 4 weeks in advance.
So what can consumers do if they don't want to travel during the coronavirus outbreak? Call the airline, hotel, or cruise line and ask if you can rebook with no penalty or cancel with a full refund.
If they say no, talk to somebody else. Make it at least 3 attempts because there's strength in numbers here. You're not alone.
If you can't get a refund, wait until a few days before your trip to cancel, as refund restrictions may loosen if the outbreak gets worse. Try disputing the charge with your credit card company. Finally, weigh the risk before you cancel. The Saucedos say they won't go to Italy, even if they lose their money.
We're trying to stop the spread of the coronavirus, so they need to do their part too, I think.
And you'll also have a better shot getting a refund if you are a frequent flyer or if you're flying business or first class. And some good news to report. Hop2.com contacted us today and said it was successful in securing the Saucedos their full refund. So that's good.
But still,
yeah.
If you have the money.
I know. And I have another good tip. The Saucedos were on the phone almost every day for 3-4 hours waiting on hold. So the best time to call if you're trying to get a hold of the airlines or these third-party websites, any sort of customer service, after 11 o'clock California time, 11 p.m.
11 p.m.?
Yes.
You might be getting an email from someone, Pam Wiley. In fact, it's a number of autistic children, they were going to take a flight to Washington, D.C. to tour and the Capitol and all of that, but the airline is charging $200 per ticket, which I think is just outrageous.
Well, remember, the airlines make the majority of their profit not from the ticket sales, but from the baggage fees and the cancellation fees. So no surprise.
So true. All right. Call after 11.
Yes, after 11 p.m.
Kristine.
Thanks, Kristine.
Can Toy on Your Side help you? Email toyonyourSide@cbs.com. Tell us about your problem. You can tweet us, but make sure you use the hashtag #ToyOnYourSide. And Kristine will see what she can do to help you out.